Hello everyone, welcome back. I have another episode here. I have an update to my AR500 small of the back IFAK. Alright, so got an update here for you. So basically, here it is. This is the IFAK right here, the small of the back IFAK. There's a little plastic piece sticking out here. Show that back in there. So I have been utilizing it. I've been wearing it as a sports apparel. And so this is how my setup looks. So it's been about, I think it's been about 1 week. And so 1 week I've been wearing it. And at first it was a little unusual because it was an extra bulk that I wasn't used to. And the way I wear it is that this is on the left and this is on the small of my back, and here's the waist part, and I have my I snap it on my right side, and usually right around here is where I have my phone, and I'll try to demonstrate that here with my phone. Excuse me here. And then I have my phone kind of right here because it slides. I have my phone right about here. So this is where I usually would have my phone. And yeah, it's starting to look like a utility belt, but it actually is not that bad because, again, because of this branding here. Now, I bought this off of eBay, and I simply just put Velcro, the hook part, a sticky back with the hook part, and attached it, just stuck it right to the, patch here, and put it right here. And now when people see this, they think it's a sports apparel. And that's the whole point. I want people to look at this, and if they're wondering what it is, it's basically a sports apparel. And today, people all the time wear sports apparel all the time. Okay, and it's a trend. I think it's a trend. I don't know if it's a fad, but a lot of people wear sports apparel as casual wear. And since I don't really work anymore, and I live in a very hot area, very humid area, wearing very comfortable, breathable clothes is very common indeed. And another thing is wearing comfortable, breathable pants or shorts is very common. Okay, and so what I've done is I can't put let me take the phone out of here now, since that was just for demonstration purposes. Okay, so now we got that out of the way there. So a lot of times I do carry a lot of things. This small little Harbor Freight pepper spray, okay, doesn't and it's not that big. See how it's very small it can be? Harbor Freight pepper spray. What else? I got a carabiner to hold my keys, car keys, and stuff like that. This alone kind of weighs a lot in my pocket, especially, I'm not wearing a belt. I'm wearing swimming trunks, that you don't have a belt on, so you carry some of this stuff. Your pants starts to sag. So wearing a hip pack is not unusual. I've seen other people wear them, especially when they go out jogging. I've seen people wear them, but I actually use this as an everyday item. Another thing is a knife here, and again, depending how I wear it, it's winter out here in the South, Texas, but it's also humid. Like today, it's 70 the high is going to be 77 degrees, and it is what it is. What it is. Oh, okay, it is. What is it? It's Wednesday, the 15th, and it's 11. It's about 11 o'clock. So it's going to be 77 is the high, and it's humid. I already walked out. I could feel the humidity. It just makes it feel hotter. It probably feels like 80 degrees or 85. So um, wearing a light jacket or windbreaker kind of makes you a little sweaty. You know, you can feel the buildup of your body moisture. So you could wear it just with like a breathable. This is like Under Armour style t-shirt or a long sleeve shirt that I wear, usually black in the winter. I just put this on and it actually blends to my waist because I usually wear some kind of breathable training pants as well, especially for my bike riding. I wear the one that is tapered, that the legs are tapered to the ankle because I ride my bike, and so I don't want pants that are, you know, loose fit because they get caught up in the chain. So anyways, so when I wear this, and usually in the winter I wear black, so this, you know, this can be a very small package, right? But when you wear it, it's not that bad. It's not that bad at all, actually. It's really nice. This goes on the small of my back. Let me what else I have here? So I have some like credit cards and ID and stuff like that. Your carry license, of course, some money, and that's what's usually in here. The main pocket, of course, is my everyday carry. I don't want to take it out, but I'll just open it up to show. There you go. And I don't usually chamber around because it's carried loose. I know it's not the greatest way to carry. I can't quick draw it, but considering how I dress year round, depending on the season, this never changes. What I wear changes. So this stays consistent, so I can take this everyday carry with me, everyday item. Okay, my EDC. So in the winter, in the summer, the only thing changes is what I wear. Now in the winter, usually I can put on some kind of jacket or even a mid layer. And what happens with that is a lot of this disappears. Like the belt, I put my mid layer or my sweater. You can wear a sweater, and all this disappears. Even the knife here, the knife that's on the inside, and this is nothing. This knife is not anything special. It is basically just a cheap knife. I lose knives all the time; they just pop out. But this can be covered. All this can be covered, and the only thing you see is this and that. So, anyways, so here is. I'm trying to put it in a way that shows up a lot better. So here is my IFAK from AR500. So I haven't changed much from the original kit that I put in here. I'm still kind of, it is very thick. You really can't take too much. Just if you're gonna do this, take the bare essentials on what you need. The only thing I've changed, and this is just an update, and the only thing I've changed is I put a Nike patch here, and now this looks like a sports apparel instead of an IFAK, and I have been wearing it. When I drive, it's on the small of my back. Again, it's on the small of my back. This is on the left side. So when I'm driving, it's nice to have this on the left side because I'm in the driver's seat. So I put the safety belt over, and so this is actually open compared to having this on my right side, even though I'm right hand, my strong hand is my right hand. It's because you have to if this was over here, the safety belt goes on, and then it just, you couldn't get to this as quick. So I know this is kind of weird, but the reason why I put, my carry gun on the left side is when I'm driving, I can have easy access to this. And so a part of, quote unquote, my training is to use my left hand. So be more, I don't know, practice using your left hand more than your right. Switch hands, or get used to using your left hand as part of doing things, which takes time, but you can learn. So when I'm driving, this is on my back, and at first it was kind of uncomfortable because I didn't know how to position this, but really if you do put this at the small of your back, right at the small of your back, you may even push it down. When you sit down, this fills an empty space. Usually when you're sitting down on a seat, you have this little empty space right here. That's where this fits in, and it is a little uncomfortable because I can feel some of it. I can feel a little pressure on my back, but it's not that bad. It's bearable. I wouldn't do it for hours and hours, but driving here to there, grocery store, whatever you need to do, running errands, this is doable. As far as wearing it, I think it looks very appropriate. I know it looks like a Batman utility belt, but really it's a part of a sports apparel. It fits my needs. It actually does everything that I need it to do. It does everything I need it to do. It carries my money, right? It takes the weight off of my pants. First aid trauma kit here, disguised as a sports apparel. I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is you can everyday carry things, openly carry. You just have to disguise them as a sports apparel, and you can probably get away with it. Anyways, let me know what you think about this idea. Is it ridiculous? Is it silly? I think the Nike patch really sells it as a sports apparel because I've worn it, I've walked about, nobody says anything, nobody gives me a second look. This is a very common thing to wear out and about, so nothing tactical about it other than it's black. But I picked the color black because it blends with everything. And makes my waist look a little smaller too for some reason. Anyways, I'm going to conclude this episode. Feel free to like, share, comment. Let me know what you think about this idea. Is this practical? Is this silly? Am I wasting my time? I don't think I'm wasting my time because first aid kit, it's better to have it and not use it than to not have it and need it. So anyways, give me a thumbs up. See y'all later. Bye.